Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Nikita Bhukra. My delegate ID is 164. The topic of my research is reasons for delay in seeking healthcare among patients with cervical carcinoma. I am from MGIMS Sevagram. But introduction. As we all know, 1 million people are estimated to die of cervical cancer every year. Out of them, 87,000 of them are Indians. The rural women are more likely to present in advanced stages as initial diagnosis, basically in the developing countries. Late stage diagnosis is correlated to lower survival rate in cancer cervix patients, because as we all know, the cancer cervix has an exterior approach, and if the lesions are detected in pre-cancerous or early stages, it's very easy to be cured. In our hospital, the problem statement is that 80% of the patients who report to our hospital report in the inoperable stages, which raised a very an alarm in the doctors that led to me doing this research. The methodology consists of it's a tertiary hospital-based prospective study, including quantitative as well as the qualitative factors. The quantitative includes the extent of the delay, and the qualitative include the determinants of delay. The delay has been classified into two types. First is the seeker delay, which is the time taken by the patient from noticing the first symptom to the first visit to the gynecologist or a cancer specialist. And second is the provider delay, which is the time taken from the first visit of the patient to the clinic to the final diagnosis of the case. The sample size is only 25 because it has been done in a 1-month period and the study is still progressing. The inclusion criteria is that we have taken cervical cancer patients only in the advanced stages, that is from stage 3 to 4 and onwards. The exclusion criteria is only the women who did not give consent. Before taking the interview, we have taken informed consent. We have explained the entire procedure to the patients, that all the questions that we are going to ask, and that the study is not invasive and everything. The topics under the study are age and marital status, literacy level, marital harmony, demographic details, socio-economic status, access to healthcare, symptomatology and severity of disease, self-medication or seeker's delay, knowledge, attitude and practice about cervical cancer, spirituality of the patient, the provider's delay, and the personality-related factors. Now I would like to explain to you, some of them are very direct questions like the age and marital status and the literacy level, the demographic details, but some of them are semi-structured questions like what do patients think when they delay? What do you think? Do they even think that they delay? That's a very big question. Marital harmony. I judge the marital harmony using a dyadic adjustment scale, which is a 32-item questionnaire in itself. I searched this from the literature, and then it discusses the sexual relationships, the marital harmony with the spouse, and how they work things out and how they make major decisions in the family. The spirituality was judged by daily experience spirituality scale. This is again a 16-item scale which judges whether the woman believes in God, whether she believes that it's because of the God that she is suffering from this disease, and all these factors. Analysis and results were done by using univariate and multivariate logistic regression techniques, and the analysis was done by using Stata version 9. The conclusion of the study was very contradictory to our hypothesis. We hypothesized that the patient delay would be more than the physician delay, which is very contradictory to what I found. The patient delay would have been considerable if it would have been more than 90 days, whereas I found that the patient delay was only 69 days, and the provider delay was 129 days, which is a whooping high. The physician delay would have been a delay if it would have been more than 30 days. It is 129 days, and the main reason for the seeker's delay was found to be ignorance towards health, illiteracy, and 100% dependence on their families for their health. This was an open-ended question that we asked, and that's the most favorable response that we got. The main reason for the provider's delay, according to the patients, was lack of knowledge and lack of diagnostic information. Also, the delay in third stage patients were more than that in the fourth stage patients. These results came inconclusive, that is the marital status, because the odds ratio was just too high. The results were 50-50. Whether they were married or unmarried, the results came the same. Even the marital harmony was not conclusive. Spirituality and reproductive history were again not conclusive. This I've displayed here is a vicious circle. It's like the butterfly effect. Everything is connected to every other thing. Like poverty leads to illiteracy and then dependence and then self-medication. That's the home remedy. This all leads to delay. The independent factors would be spirituality and provider delay. We propose to do further studies in this regard. I mean, we know the reasons for delay. We will impart specific health education next year when we do the research, and we also conduct the camps in the high incidence areas. That's all. Thank you.